If you live in central Illinois or plan to visit the Bloomington Normal area, you have to check out the house on Garling. This is probably the most unique experience that you're going to find in town. It is owned by artist Tom Kirk, and it's essentially a sculpture park. Tom has spent the last 10 years developing the inside and the outside of this home. The outside has a really unique giant octopus as well as all this other iron and metal work, and the outside really just gives you a glimpse of what you can expect on the inside. We actually stopped by on a snowy day thinking that there was an open house. Unfortunately, we had our dates wrong, but Tom was so nice to let us in and tour the area anyways, and we were so glad. He gave us a little bit of history about the place, and we had the entire thing to ourselves. We were there for about 40 minutes, but we definitely could have spent another entire hour exploring every nook and cranny. It's hard to describe unless you're here. It's just filled with all kinds of little secret passageways. There's something to look at in every corner. It's just absolutely filled with art. There's even an indoor crane, there's stained glass features, and there's all kinds of tunnels and slides. This is really fun for smaller kids and adults alike, and I've heard that their open houses can draw crowds up to more than 1,000 people. I know that their last open house was really popular, and they even had a live band at the event. The home is several stories tall. It's quite identifiable from the street. This is actually located right inside a traditional neighborhood in Bloomington Normal, and you can identify it right away when you drive by the colorful outdoor sculptures. Inside you can see there are all kinds of tubes and passageways. It's somewhat similar to the City Museum in St. Louis, if you've ever been to that. Everybody makes the correlation between the two. This is just a smaller scale. I've actually been to the City Museum quite a few times, and I'm so thrilled to discover the house on Garling right here in town. It's just as an amazing of an experience, just at a slightly smaller scale. In fact, I probably prefer it because there's a lot more to explore and to see, and I always love the opportunity to support a local artist. I'm really hoping for big things from the house on Garling in the future. It would be really cool to see this open to the public more frequently, as well as to be open for different events. And after working on this for 10 years, Tom does consider this installation to be complete. He is currently working on one final project in the garage area, which will be a scalable indoor tractor, which people will be able to explore when he reopens in a couple of months. The House on Garling does have a Facebook group, which is the easiest way to discover when open houses are happening, and there is a possibility that in the future this could be rented as an Airbnb, which would be quite a unique experience. And if you want to learn a little bit more about the history of the house and the artist himself, you might want to check out a short documentary that was released in April of 2025. It's called The House on Garling, and you can actually find it on YouTube. We're definitely going to be coming back for an open house experience. We found Tom to be extremely welcoming and open with his space, and we love just exploring all the nooks and crannies. You can see my son here crawling around. But don't be fooled, this is perfect for adults as well. I even got into some of these tubes and slides without any problems at all. And unlike some other similar experiences that you might have been to in the past, this is not totally geared towards kids. This is definitely an adult experience as well. So I definitely recommend people of all ages check this out. You'll have a really great time, and you could easily spend a couple of hours here. This tunnel to a secret room was probably one of our favorite little areas. When you crawl through this tube, it takes you to this small room. That's where you're going to find the pink slide, which is really fun. It's small in scale, but really slippery, so anyone can slide down this across the floor. They also had a couple of items for sale here. It's like some postcards of art and other things as well. And to get out of the room, you have to squeeze between this wall and the sculpture and take the slide back out the other side. And our second favorite space is probably this Egyptian area by the exit. It's filled with all kinds of Egyptian paraphernalia. There's a life-size sarcophagus, great for selfies, and you'll find that there are a lot of benches strewn throughout the entire home. We love these huge sculptures as well. They were really detailed and impressive in person. If you're local to Bloomington, Illinois, or even just passing through, this is absolutely worth seeking out. Make sure you check out their Facebook page for open houses. Take a look at the documentary on YouTube. If you're stopping by, they're located at 1905 Garling Drive in Bloomington.